Hey guys, Dick here doing another toy review. Now this time it's for the DC Collectibles Batman the Animated Series Robin figure. I recently picked up a couple of more of these animated style 6-inch scale. Well, I wouldn't say 6-inch scale because they're all varying scales in the sense that they're all different heights and stuff like that, and skinnier characters and taller characters, but they're basic supposed to be kind of 6-inch in the 6-inch bracket. But this is for the Robin figure. Now this is the Dick Grayson Robin, who eventually goes on to become Nightwing in, I think he's supposed to be, if it's the same continuity, it's supposed to be the same Dick Grayson that becomes Nightwing in the New Adventures of Batman. So this is the Dick Grayson style Robin. So just have a quick look at the box itself first. So the box itself comes on this red, it's a blister card packaging with the figure shown on the front. And then it has, unfortunately it's a bit scabby up here, is where I pulled the price sticker off. So they all pretty much come on the same style cardboard box, blister card style packaging. Only main difference is number for the figure, so this is number 6, and the name of the figure on the side. And then flipping around to the back of the box, you have a just red logo, dark crimson red logo, and it's Batman's silhouette. So main difference between these ones and the New Adventures Batman figures is I have the box for the Batman, which I reviewed earlier, and that one has an image of Robin, Nightwing and Batman on it, and it's done in blue as opposed to red. This is the Tim Drake style Robin, so it's a different Robin and similar style packaging, just with a different different artwork on this back. Still has the same kind of numbers, number 1, Batman and names and stuff, but other than that it's just the packaging is different coloured and has a different artwork piece for the back, just to denote the different series. So every figure in the waves that I've gotten so far comes with 2 of these. So one of which is a little mini poster showing the DC Collectibles and the Batman Animated Series and New Adventures logo. And when you flip it around, it shows other figures that are available. So there's Batman, and each figure in this series is based from a specific episode. Well, their accessories are episode specific. So for Batman you have Leather Wings, or On Leather Wings is the episode he has these accessories from. Riddler comes with the Riddler's Return, or is it Riddler's Reform. If I remember correctly, it's the one where he gets out of Arkham and opens up like a toy store, and Batman's not quite happy with what he's doing because he's selling all these toys, and he thinks he has some sort of hidden agenda. And you got Penguin, which is from The Strange Secrets of Bruce Wayne. You got Batgirl, which is from Torch's Song. You got Roxy Rocket, which is a deluxe figure set, so it's in a big box style packaging, and it's from the Ultimate Thrill. Then you got Nightwing, which is the Dick Grayson figure grown up, which is the adult version of the figure I'm going to review, which is from You Scratch My Back. Bane, which is Over the Edge. Scarecrow, which is Never Fear, and Jervis Tetch, or aka the Mad Hatter, from Mad as a Hatter. And then you got the Batmobile from the episode The Mechanic, which is it's pretty much the standard Batmobile that was shown in the animated series. I'm not sure if they're going to release a Batmobile for the New Adventures because it was a slightly different one. But you can see even the back of the little poster is color coded, so you can see the ones from which anime show they're from. So Batgirl, Nightwing, Bane, Scarecrow and Roxy are all from the New Adventures, whereas the rest are all from the animated series. So, and then the other accessory they come with is another pamphlet that just shows you how to attach the figures' accessories, attach the figures to the base, and assemble the little base that they come with. Because when you get the bases, it's in pieces. So you got a clear rod sticking up, and then you got a little kind of grabby claw thing that you have to slide down. And then just shows you, like, for example, this Robin comes with an alternate cape and alternate hands, so it just shows you how to unplug the head, put on the extra cape, and then plug unplug the hand and put in the extra hands. So this is the base itself. So all the bases in the line have an image of the figure, kind of doing a almost 360 type thing. It's a turnaround base, so it shows front, side and back. Then it has the name of the character and then the series it's from. So this is the Adventures animated series. And then onto the figure himself. So the figure himself is really cool. He's ball jointed head, ball socket arms, go out that much, and then rotate all the way around. And then he has single jointed elbows. He actually has a swivel here just at the glove cut, and then he has an additional swivel here at the wrist and hinges on the wrists themselves. He has a waist swivel. He doesn't have any ab crunch, and he has that kind of weird T-crotch style kind of joint system for the legs, so you can do the legs splits that much, and then you can go forward and backwards. So you see there's like a split so the legs can joint out. And then he has single hinged knees. He has a boot cut swivel as well, just where the boot meets the rest of the shin. And then he has ankle swivel, and he has ball jointed ball socket kind of rocker ankles as well. So you can get some great poses out of them. Now the only thing I will say is that they are a tendency to be a little top heavy because of the way the animated figures or the animated show designed the characters. They were actually quite bulky up on their midsection, and then they had kind of skinny limbs. So he is a little top heavy, but he can stand without the stand. Some of the other figures do tend to have trouble standing without stands, like for example the New Adventures Batman figure. He can stand, but he has really thin ankles and they tend to be very floppy, so he does fall over. For swapping out the cloak, you just pop off the head. You see the head is on the ball joint. It's kind of a dual hinge ball joint. Just pop the extra cape on and then plug the head back on. And then you have the kind of cape that slightly drapes a little bit more over one shoulder than the other. And I'll swap the capes back. I actually prefer the other cape because it gives you more range of movement on the arm. This one hinders, the other one kind of hinders the right arm a bit because it drapes over. So for when you get him in the box, he comes with these closed fist hands on both sides, but he does come with a whole set of additional hands. So let me just dig them out there. I get him to stand up without his space. So he comes with a whole plethora of accessories. So he basically comes with left and right of every hand except for one. So he has an open palm hand, which he comes with two of, a left and a right. Comes with the closed fist hand, which comes with two of, left and right. And he comes with the sort of gripping hand, which is for his weapon, which is a left and right as well. See, there's the left and there's the right. And then he also comes with the grapple launcher hand. Now the grapple launcher hand is the only hand that's designed for his left hand. There's no corresponding right one. And then you have the grapple launcher on its own, which is kind of cool. It is a little bit of a shame that they didn't paint all the grapple launcher which is in his hand. It's only the front part of it is grey, where it should be all the way grey where the actual handle of it is. And the other thing that is a little disappointing is that I kind of wish the other grapple launcher, the loose one, had a peg hole on it and a corresponding peg hole on his back, so he could actually kind of have it connected onto his back, so you could do poses where it looks like he's going to reach the grapple launcher. Now he does come with this other accessory, which is a bola launcher, or a bola thrower, as far as I remember. If I remember correctly, he used to use this a few times, but I more remember him using the batarangs. I think he had his own yellow style batarangs, if I remember correctly, or he had different versions of batarangs to Batman, but he had them as well. But he comes with this kind of really rubbery bola launcher. It fits in the hands that are intended to have like the gripping hand. You can have it stretch out. I would say be very careful when trying to put it in, because it's very rubbery and it could snap easily. So it's just a matter of being very careful. But it does fit his hand, and just unplug the figure's hand, plug in the bola launcher. You can have him holding the bola launcher or the bola thrower as well. So there you go, guys. Just a quick video review for Robin. He's smaller than some of the other figures because he's supposed to be only a teenager. If I remember, if he was even a teenager, I think he was mid-teens or early 20s when Batman kind of recruited him. But he is really, really cool, and I do recommend picking them up if you can find them. So there you go, guys. Just a quick video review for the Robin from Batman animated series made by DC Collectibles. So as I say in my reviews, I hope you enjoyed the review. I hope you, if you want to click like on the video, feel free to click like, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. Cheers, guys.